What's going on, folks? This is Clark Farenthal back with VegasOdds.com. It is the NFL divisional round. A lot of good spreads out there, but today we're going to be talking player props that you need to be locking in right now while these lines are hot. I got two of them for you, one in the Eagles-Giants game, the other in the Bills-Bengals game. I'm going to be looking at Dallas Goedert's over-under and Joe Mixon's over-under. I'm going to walk you through my thinking, let you know what I think on these picks. First off, with Dallas Goedert, I like his over 46.5 yards receiving right now. You can get that at minus 125, maybe a little high for some people, but I still like the value considering what he's going up against. The Giants defense, which is who Goedert will be facing, is one of the teams that has struggled mightily against tight ends this season. They are in the bottom third of the NFL in DVOA efficiency against tight ends. And according to Pro Football Focus, depending on how much value you put into that website, they scored a 39.6 grade in the NFL, second worst in the NFL covering tight ends. That bodes well for Dallas Goedert as well. Just look to last week to what an elite tight end did to these Giants. TJ Hockenson for the Vikings went for 10 catches for 129 yards. He cooked up something special for the Giants secondary. Again, that bodes well for Dallas Goedert. Another big thing that I like in this matchup is the Giants are a team that likes to blitz a lot. I expect that to come out this weekend as well. That should leave a lot of one-on-one middle of the field opportunities where Hurts will look to dump the ball off maybe quicker, get that ball to Goedert. More targets, more receptions, more yards. It's all things we love to see. I feel very good at this number. Again, I know minus 125 might be a little rich for people, but I think Goedert should be able to hit. And if we look maybe just on his last performance too, he didn't quite hit this number. And I know some people might say there was a Giants JV team out there, but in the reality, in their last matchup, Goedert was just 1 yard short of hitting this number. So I feel very good about that. For the second game we have, I'm talking Bills-Bengals. I'm talking Joe Mixon's over rushing yard total. Right now, it's currently set at 48.5. You can get that at minus 115. Pretty solid number right there. I know some people might be saying, well, hold on, Clark. Bengals have 3 starting offensive linemen out. The right side of the line is decimated. They probably won't be able to run the ball as well. I kind of get that point. However, with the way things are shaping up in this game, I think the Bengals are going to try to run the ball a little bit more than people think. Beginning of the week, it was expected that the Buffalo game might be a little bit warmer, allow for the ball to be aired out more. However, now we're looking at snow, colder conditions. I think the Bengals come out, they try to establish the run a little bit more. That means more carries, more touches for Mixon, more opportunity for yards. On top of that, the Bills defense is not the best against the run. I know it's been very good this season, but at home, it's given up about 115 yards per game. That's certainly more than they do on the road. I think Mixon, again, he gets a lot of touches in this game. He gets the opportunity to run the ball early. But the biggest reason I like Mixon in this game has to do with the fact that he is the closer for the Bengals. I expect the Bengals to win this game in Orchard Park. That may surprise some people. But when the Bengals are looking to ice this football game, they're going to be giving the ball to Joe Mixon a lot. And that's what we want to see. More touches allows for more opportunities and more yards rushing. He didn't hit this number last week against Baltimore, but Baltimore's a much better defense. I think he has a real good opportunity to gash Buffalo in this game. If we want to base it off half a quarter of play against these Bills that they had on Monday night before the tragedy with Damar Hamlin, he did have 2 carries for 12 yards. They were moving the ball. I feel good about over 48.5 for Joe Mixon. So overall, folks, in Giants-Eagles, look for Dallas Goedert to cook and go over his number. And for Bengals and Bills, look for Joe Mixon to be the bell cow and the finisher in that game. Probably hits that number in my mind in the fourth quarter. So for VegasOdds.com, I'm Clark Farenthal. Let's have a divisional weekend of football, folks.